After nearly 3 years of having this room as my hobby room, it's now time for the next chapter in my hobby room journey. So today we're going to check out this room and what it's looking like, and we're going to then go into the new room and check out what that's going to look like and what it's going to hold in store for me and my hobby room. So without further ado, let's check these rooms out. So as we head in, I've now changed the room around. The bookcases now line the whole wall as we enter in. It used to have the hobby sort of storage rack just where that brown shelf is, or just to the left of it as we're looking at it. And then obviously coming around, we've still got my hobby desk and my recording desk, but those will be moving very shortly. I'm just going to start packing these up and then we'll move these out and into the new room, and then I'll give you a show as to what the new room looks like, and we'll do a little bit of a tour. So I'm going to put the camera down, I'm going to get packing, and I'll catch up with you in just a moment. Although for me, it will probably be days later, but I'll show you around the new hobby room next. So after a couple of hours worth of work, I can now show you the new hobby room. And bear in mind, this was my daughter's old bedroom, but straight away, I think we can see the light from the skylight is really quite good for this room. So first of all, coming in, we've got my filming bench with the blue background, and that will be really useful for playing some games, but there's also some really good space around it. Before there was a wall sort of next to here, so it meant that I really couldn't get the camera in except from kind of the front here and then the side. So that should hopefully give me a better ability to film on that desk. And then we've got my workbench. Done a bit of a tidy out, and I'll probably tidy out some more, but essentially it's really nice to have a clean workbench. So these moves sometimes can be really beneficial. And then in the corner we've got my stereo, which is just really pleased to have it there, and my gaming mats. That's my daughter's old bed, and that'll be getting sold, so that's not a problem. And then I'm thinking this area sort of against the back wall might be quite a good place to film intros and stuff like that, so that's quite useful. And then we've got in the corner there my rack with all my sort of armies down the bottom, and then moving up we've got sort of a few more boxes of armies and some figures that I haven't yet built, and then my terrain on the next level, and then above that, terrain building sort of materials there, and then up the top we've got sort of bases and figures that I'm still to use, and then a nice little Lego collection on the top. So that's it really. A lot of this stuff will get moved, but that's a job for another day. But I think as a hobby room it is a little bit smaller, but I haven't got the bookcases, so I will be going back into the old room regularly to access the bookcases and where all my books are and my rule sets. But I think having a room just for essentially painting and making and doing some filming will work really well, and I'm really sort of excited to get this room set up in the way that I couldn't perhaps set the other room up. So that's it for this very brief but hopefully interesting video. I know a lot of people often are curious about YouTubers' hobby rooms and what they look like, how they've got them set up. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of a kind of an insight into my hobby room. I will be back on Wednesday with the next live stream. Hopefully the internet's going to be a bit better. The Wi-Fi is going to reach this room better. We are speaking to the phone providers, the internet providers, to get a booster to try to make the signal in the back of the house a bit better. Next Sunday, I am due to be away, but I'm hoping I'm going to do a review of some bits I've been working on recently. No clues, but it might be in the shot that I'm showing you now. So do check out that video. And as always, I really appreciate everybody's support, whether it's the likes, the views, or the subscriptions. Obviously, if you haven't subscribed yet, do please consider hitting that subscribe button. We are nice and slowly crawling through the first 200 subscribers of the next 1,000 to the channel. Hopefully that will pick up, and we'll continue to build the channel. But until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.